Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who we well. And I also want to say peace and blessing salutation to the elect. All right, so today I'm going to do a continuation of the topic that I've been doing my lessons on, entitled The Ways of the East, the Woman. All right, and I'm going to further expound on the book Illustrations of the Holy Scriptures, Manners, Customs, Rites, Traditions, Forms of Speech, Antiquities, Climate, and Works of Art and Literature of the Eastern Nations. All right, and I'm just going to skip to the point of where I left off, okay, which is Genesis, the second chapter and the 18th verse. And Yahweh Power said, "It is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him." And I'm just going to skip to the point. It says, a man wishing to say something to his wife will address her as follows: "My helpmeet, hear what I'm going to say. It is worthy of observation that the man has for helpmeet as before him." And this gives a proper view of her condition, for she literally has to stand before her husband to serve him on all occasions, and especially when he takes his food. She being then his servant, say to a woman, "Leave thy husband," she will reply, "No, no, I will stand before him." I'm gonna read this again. Once again, this is the bottom half of the paragraph of the commentary. A man wishing to say something to his wife will address her as follows: "My helpmeet, hear what I am going to say. It is worthy of observation that the margin has for helpmeet as before him." And this gives a proper view of her condition, for she literally has to stand before her husband to serve him on all occasions, and especially when he takes his food. So then it says, she being then his servant, say to a woman, "Leave thy husband," she will reply, "No, no, I will stand before him." Roberts. But the thing I wanted to expound on, she literally stands before her husband, especially when it comes to taking his food. Now, what did America get from that? What's the closest thing that reminds you of what we just read? It's a servant, but not only that, it's a waitress. A real woman, Salak brothers, a real woman in essence is a waitress. That's what she does. She waits on your order. A real woman in essence is a waitress. Let's see if the definition of waitress backs this up. Waitress, a woman who waits tables at a restaurant. Waiter, all right, a waiter, attendant, watchman, agent, noun from wait, because they're waiting on you or standing before you, like it said in the commentary from the book Illustration of the Holy Scriptures. Sense of attendant at a meal, servant who waits at tables, is from late 15th century, originally in reference to household servants. So originally, a waiter or a waitress was a household servant. Who's the household servant? That's a female. That's your woman. Going back to the book. All right, going back to the book, Illustration of the Holy Scriptures, chapter 2, verse 18. The bottom half of the paragraph: a man wishes to say something to his wife will address her as follows: "My helpmeet, hear what I am going to say. It is worthy of observation that the margin has for helpmeet as before him," and this gives a proper view of her condition, for she literally has to stand before her husband to serve him on all occasions. A waitress, and especially when he takes his food. Where did America get that concept from? The ancient role of women. She being then his servant, say to a woman, "Leave thy husband," she will reply, "No, no, I will stand before him." And that's in essence, brothers, what a waitress does, which is what a woman should do. Because that's her so-called God-given role, is to wait or stand before her husband, stand before you to see what your next request is going to be, really what your next command is going to be. That's where they get this concept, "Whatever you like, my highness, whatever you like, my lord." That's where they get that concept from, man. Okay? That's where they get that concept from, man. A woman is a maid, but she's a waitress. A real woman, a real wife, all right, is a waitress, man. All right, that's her role, man. She waits. She stands before you to see what your next request is gonna be. But with that, I hope you brothers are edified. To the next lesson, Shalom.